Hey, Ricky here. Welcome to a new Let's Play series called The Great Ace Attorney. I'm just gonna say this. I am sorry for putting such a long hiatus. Originally, this was going to go this was supposed to go up a week after the Plants vs Zombies finale, but I ended up getting busy with finals, with schools, and also with Twitch. So, but we're here, and we're finally here. I was about to go crazy because I really wanted to play this game. Originally, this was supposed to be my first Let's Play series, but I didn't want it to be the first because the first was always going to be a testing stage. I wanted a short, simple, quick game that I can pick up and just practice on. So this one, I put this on a hold, and originally I was gonna do another game after Plants vs Zombies, but I said, you know what? No, I have to play this game because I really had the urge to play this game so badly again. And I'm sorry, but this is not gonna be a blind Let's Play. Nothing's gonna come to a shock to me unless I forgot something. But but yeah, I played this game since the beginning of the year, and I love it. I love it. I played the other Ace Attorney games, but this one by far is my favorite game of the series. It really is. But yeah, and for those who haven't played an Ace Attorney game in general, you don't need to worry. This game is a prequel to the main storyline, but also it's its own separate thing. So you don't need to worry about any spoilers, anything that you're trying to stay away from your main storyline with Phoenix, right? You don't need to worry about it. This game's its own game, so anyone can pick it up and play. And that's what I love about the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, because majority of the games don't carry spoilers from the previous games or other games in general. So, and I like about that. But for this, it's its own separate game. So let's get into it. For those who are wondering, I am gonna play both games for this. Right now, it's just called The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles because it's a bundle. It has the two games of The Great Ace Attorney. But I will mostly be playing the Adventures first, and the Resolve way later in the future. I won't be playing it after another. No, I'm just gonna focus on one game. Then once we finish that, hop on to the next Let's Play series. And then maybe give it some time to go into the other one, to the sequel to this game. But we're gonna focus on the first game in general, and called The Great Ace Attorney Adventures. And I'm really excited. Ooh, I can't wait! Finally! I miss these characters. And ooh, cutscene.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide. But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Legasp! The main character kills someone! I always knew it. The Great Departure. I can't read apparently. The Adventure of the Great Departure. 22nd November 1843 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature Defendant's Antechamber. And yes, for those who have not played any Ace Attorney games, this is mostly a point and click type of game. It's just mostly storyline, mostly dialogue. There's no skill required. The only skill you need is brain power, but that's about it. It's a really simple game. It's just this game is mostly story. So, yeah. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe that this is happening. How can it be just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that little cut right there. I was trying to see if I can just, like, speed up the dialogue. I remember I could, but I can't seem to find it. Oh, well. It is a bit slow. Oh, yeah, press X. is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate! The bailiff right here. What? Oh, no, nothing. Save your glares, murderer! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to look at you. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student in Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, waiting for my trial. That's enough! Oh shit. Oh! I was like thinking it's the freaking judge or bailiff again, but never mind. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Ooh, he's gonna cut it. He's gonna cut it. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. You haven't? And he's my lawyer? The fuck? He's a student? Damn it. I'm screwed. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Ooh, you tell him, whoever you are. Right, Ryunosuke? Oh, yes, of course! Sorry! I was distracted. It's like, he's just glaring at us. Dot, 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 dot. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. Dot, 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 dot. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspaper these past few days. Ooh, I can't pronounce that apparently. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by students. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me, I didn't do it. By the way, I'm so sorry for those who are watching this. I am so sorry. I'm not a voice actor. I never proclaim myself to be one. Or an actor in general. So bear with me by this. I will give these people some funny voices at times, but bear with me. Bear with me with this though. I could never murder someone. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. I can't say it. You mean like this? Ugh. I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Kazuma Sugi, my best friend. Also his second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I am. A star student, in fact. He's even qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's still undergraduate. It's not that impressive. Are we saying this out loud? I thought he's just giving us the introduction in his head or something like that. He's saying this out loud? What the fuck, Ryunosuke? The very concept lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. How old are you? Actually, can we check? Actually, we can't check, never mind. My qualifications don't mean much yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Oh, we were having a date with Kazuma. Holy shit, I didn't know that. Congratulations, Kazuma! It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and success in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend, and it's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. Oh. Is this legit like a boyfriend trying to tell to their girlfriend or significant other, be like, come with me, run with me, like that? We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's city on London together. Is he really flirting with this guy? What the hell? Is he flirting with us? if only that it were that simple. Oh dear. Look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Okay. He said partner, never mind. Oh man. Oh man, we're not a thing. Damn it. Yay, we're not a thing. Yay. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. What happened? Asugi.
Asugi, may I have a word?
Okay, good. I was like, okay. I thought, thank God it was not the girl. Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
Well, this case has a personal significance to me. But never mind for that now. Asugi, you should go with me to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers? Why?
I was just looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a certain decision. It seems that there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at a university before. I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks, Kazuma. Oh, she's so polite. She bows every time. He's like, I don't know you. This is awkward. I don't know who he is. Stranger danger, stranger danger. They're both quiet. This is awkward. I knew it. I knew it was awkward.
If I may.
Yes, sorry.
You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruto, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Yujin Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree Kazuma studying abroad.
Asumi has told me about you. You and he are boyfriend and girlfriend. Are best friends. I understand.
How did he know? How did he know we're together? They're not. I'm just saying. I'm just making fun, by the way. They're not together. But imagine that. Imagine Capcom pulling a move like that.
As such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asugi has been granted permission to go on study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that the permission will be revoked and never granted again.
What?
As I suspected, you're surprised, and you have a girly voice. I knew you were the girl in the relationship. You were unaware of this. And I feel Asugi may have been chosen not to tell you.
Why would he not tell us? He tells us everything! No, he's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered.
I understand.
I'm sorry. But I understand. Why would the government... I'm sorry. Oh, I can't read. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing?
The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most valuable of circumstances.
I don't believe it. Sorry. I can't, it's hard to switch it off at times. But I didn't do it. I swear it. I'm not the murderer.
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving you're innocent will be no easy task.
Why isn't it, though? Seriously, why isn't it? If you know you didn't do it, and you know for a fact you didn't do it, why is it so hard to not prove someone's innocence? Like, what's the circumstances?
You see, there are certain peculiarities. Did I say the word right? Yes, peculiarities about today's trial.
Sorry? What do you mean?
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway.
But then what should I do?
Well, you normally the defendant would stay quiet and let the lawyer do his own thing, right? But for you, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Alright, so...
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
I do. Am I getting married today? Holy shit. But what will the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not. Defendant!
He's kidding me.
Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. Oh, it would seem our surreptitious. I can't say the word surreptitious. Yes, discussions are to be quite short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Zubi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as a defendant, the final decision is yours. But say I do, though. Say I do. What are you waiting for? Do you want to found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving! There's no point in anyone advocating for you, for the likes of you anyway.
Wow, harsh, I guess.
You're guilty no matter what.
Until you prove it innocent. But once you're innocent, I'll treat you differently. Holy shit, zooming in. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. Let's gasp. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on the unforgettable trial. On that unforgettable trial. Read properly, Ricky. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. I don't know if it'll prove your destiny, but I guess. The 22nd November, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, I can't say, Judicature, Courtroom 2. You can do it, Ricky. I believe in you. Look at him, he's so nervous. So this is a courtroom. He's like, oh shit. You know, I'm so used to being the left side. For people who play the Ace Attorney other games, I'm so used to being in the left side. The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power. What about the government? What about the Prime Minister? I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be... Oh shit. The powers that have be... I can't... Okay. The power that be have demanded that this is a secret trial. A secret trial? A trial that's close to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time. But for now, I'll look that the other way. No, I'm just kidding. You need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. Why do I need to concentrate? Why does the defense need to? Why does the defendant need to concentrate if it's your job to do what you need to do? I don't know what I'm gonna do with this voice, honestly.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Yeah, I'll stick with that. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency! As is the defense.
Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening,
The defense made the last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself.
normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? Legas.
I'm sorry. This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? I'll take a minute to ponder on this because it's going slow motion. I like how we're still zooming into the judge. Slowly but surely, like, ooh. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a bit. Like, if it stops or we continue zooming in. Honestly. But for those who want to know, either way, it doesn't matter which decision you pick. If you put wait and see, he will say, well, I guess I'll wait and see. But no, I don't want Kazuma to be like, to be in trouble with his dream. I will say I do, for the sake of his dream, whatever. Oh, yeah, finish zooming in. Holy shit! It's just all right. We're this close to him. Like the cameraman's like, oh, going closer, 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 closer. But now it's stopped right there. Okay. Otherwise, we'd be up his nose then. But no. But otherwise, whatever decision you make, doesn't really matter on this one. There will be times where there is special dialogue if you choose the wrong decision or a separate choice, but I'll try to get those in the meantime. But for now, I'm just gonna do this one because answer I do. No matter, it doesn't change the outcome. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear you will. Rude! I was trying to talk. You have a ring in your middle finger?
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself.
You'll be... What?!
Get used to that, by the way. What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? Professor Mikotomo told me everything just now. Before the trial, he did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off?
Kazuma, I think you can get us off.
I have faith, full faith that you would get us off. But I don't want to ruin your dream. Pause. No, it's not that really. It's just that. Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you. Yes, I understand. I knew that's how you feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotomo shouldn't have stuck his nose in.
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel, really?
Objection!
Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent. He's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Oh! That's me! Yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all! In fact, My mind's complete blank. I realize you're in charge now. But still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. As you have no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, the highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, the Venerable Hudo? Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. I need to stop. Okay, I'm sorry for those. I need to stop looking at my OBS the whole time. I keep looking on my left screen, on the monitor where I'm playing it, and the OBS that's looking at the recording, but I'm still reading it from there. I need to stop looking at that. At times I can't even read the words. My competence? What does that mean? If you're smart or not, Yonosuke. Really? You're a university student! He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am! So let's start with the very simplest of questions. Sorry if I keep changing his voice. I don't know what to do with his voice. Oh, yes. Currently state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard this name more times than I care to remember. But wait. I'm so nervous. I can't remember that. What was it again? Ryunosuke? Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case will be found in the court record. But I can't even find that! It's simple. You can access the court record with the press of the R1. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press R1 for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. How do I do that? How does one do? Oh, it's right here. Okay, press the button. This is a list of evidence you collected. Now try switching the two people with the R1. How do I do that again? Oh, with my finger, that's why. You'll find the details of the victim in here. And when you're done, press the zero button. Press the O button to go back. Alright. So it was you, Kazuma! You're the victim. So I'm just kidding. But as you see here, this is basically our information. Whenever we go click the R1 and do it again, we go to the people we know who are part of the case. Kazuma Sugi, 23 years old. Holy shit, 1 year younger than me. A second year of the Imperial Yume University. He's my best friend, and despite being a student, a qualified defense lawyer as well. Here's a little descriptions of the people who are involved in the court. Surprisingly, the judge is not there, but I think it's because we don't know the judge's name, so it could be the reason. Yujin Mikitoba, a medical school professor at the Imperial Yume University. He's an authority in forensic medicine and Kazuma's mentor. If he's an authority for forensic medicine, then how is he his mentor? If he's a lawyer, what? Okay, that makes no sense. Oh, but even though I did say I played this game before, I played it in the beginning of the year. I don't have a good memory, so if there are times where I act shocked, I'm not acting. I'm actually really shocked because I do forget at times. The lead prosecutor of this case, who would appear to have little love for the changes of cultural information, has brought about Takatsuchi Auchi. John H. Wilson, the victim of this case, he was visiting a professor of medicine of Yume University from the British Empire. Keep in mind, try to remember some of the names of the people that you interact with in the game, because some of them are reference to real life people or or not real life people. Well, yeah, some of them are real life people, and some of them are based on characters of not myth. Some of them, I think there's some mythology characters that people are based off on, but some people are based on some other things, and also are puns at times, like Takasuchi Ouchie. For those who have played the Ace Attorney games, you know who this character is, and Ouchie, get it? but anyway, but yeah. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Yeah, so each time, now we are able to just go to R1 and look at it, and we can also look at evidence that we have. Right now, we don't really have that much. Mostly the university color pen, which is our uniforms thing, and also the post-mortem report, which gives us information about how the death occurred, which shows that the death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and it was caused by the loss of blood of a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body, and it shows a little bit more into death. The victim's name: John H. Wilson, male, British. Time of death: 19th November, shortly after 2 p.m. Oh wow, very specific with olden times. A single bullet fired at close range, fatal hemorrhage, and from sorry if I can't pronounce words at times. Ballistic trauma. No exit wound. Bullet did not pass through the body. Interesting. So the bullet's still in there, I guess. But that's about much to it. And if you ever see me do a pause, it's because I'm drinking water, and I but yeah. Let's see. So we got that out of the way. Now, you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Go on, say it. You know the name. Find the victim to the people's section of the court record, and then press the triangle to present it right now. Alright. It's Kazuma! Yes! Oh wait, we're actually, the victim was none other than Kazuma Asugi.
Objection!
Objection! Oh, then why is the pompous looking boy with the billowing headband still standing next to you? Oops! Oops! Doesn't do that justice. No content with having killed not content with having killed Dr. Wilson. Now you're claiming my murder was as well. I haven't killed anyone! Then concentrate and actually read the court record before you answer. I'm gonna do it again, by the way. I must say, you are not instilling the court with much confidence here. I never done that before, by the way. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Quickly, give him the correct answer before he turns his gavel on you. Find the victim of the people's section of the court record and press the triangle to present it. Try it now. It was Eugene Toba. I like how he raises his hand all the time too. The victim's name is Stop. You're just saying a random name that you come across in the court record, aren't you? I'm gonna kick your ass later. How did you guess? It's blatantly obvious. From your wide-eyed look of bewilderment. I must say, you are not instilling the court with much confidence here. Quickly, give him the correct answer before he turns his gavel on you. Okay. Alright. Last one. Yes! Him. Will he do something about it? Will he say it? Okay, the victim was none other than Takasuchi Ouchie. Then who's the uptight, bespectacled top-knot standing opposite? Who's a bespectacled, not top-knot? Sorry, for some reason, that just came out, even though I know it's wrong. Perhaps you're unaware that I am a master of the ancient no-style sword art. Where's your sword in? A pathetic child like you would be sliced to pieces before you even came close to taking my life. I want to provoke that proud idle spirit. he might draw his blade on you. I thought the correct room sparring was supposed to be done with words.
Hurry up and give me the name already!
Yeah, alright. Alright, fine. Enough playing around. It's John H. Wilson. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university, even though it was your freaking 4th time guessing the name. The only option, honestly. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England invited to Yuma University 3 years ago.
Indeed. Which is the reason why this quiz has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present
Our country's most valuable foreign ally.
and as most you will be aware,
We have to sign a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
I'm sorry about that.
There can't be anyone who hasn't heard about Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of the Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates of the Imperial Yuma University. Are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? But I didn't do it! This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court, therefore, wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea, after all. It's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Goodbye, forever. The British Empire, wow. It's incredible to think. And we never seen Kazuma again. Oh man. I'm just kidding. I mean, what the hell am I saying? We see him right now. Wait. Hammer time. I've seen that man at the university. I'm sure he's visiting a professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still. I should go say hello. So I went over to the professor's table. Why does he look so awkward? It's like, hi, nice to meet you. Like, just say that. Hey, it's nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy your meal. He's like, and I introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. I mean, he didn't really need to, but I guess in Japan they have to be, some Japanese folks back then were kind, I guess.
Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Napoleon.
Yes, Your Excellency.
How did the professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, not lose his life? You would know! You killed him, didn't you? Listen, state before the court. Before the court, the cause of death.
The cause of death? Well, obviously that was, Ryunosuke, remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. By evidence? But how? Find a piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select the present. Select present. Do it now. And yes, by the way, this is the main course of the game. I mean, later on in the next episode or whatever, and of the game, by the way, there will be more control, but this is mostly the premise of the game. You just find evidence that support your claim, present it, and continue forward. That's the whole premise of the game. It's basically trying to figure out who caused the murder. That's it. You're solving a crime in middle court, which is weird because normally court cases in real life, court cases don't happen like that. So, and we're gonna present the university color.
Yes!
This killed him. The evidence that clearly shows that the victim's cause of death, of course, is this. And on what basis do you present this evidence? Well, because it was a court record, of course. Duh. Slow down. Why do you pick that? Isn't there something more relevant looking? Well, now that you say that, I suppose. Pick the wrong piece of evidence again. And it won't be a mystery as to your cause of death. He's gonna murder me! The fuck? Yikes, it looks deadly serious. Find a piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select the present. Do it now. Alright. Fine then. Oh, enough stalling. Holy shit. Never mind. Sorry, I just looked at what time it is on my recording. Well, according to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Learn to read, you imbecile! That's the post-mortem report. I take it. Give it here. I'll say it for you. Sorry, yes, that's right, the, post-mortem report. In the West, the doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, the police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. You are. You're in court. This is so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range.
Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
The photographic print of the victim has been entered to the court record. Ah, too bad it's not colored. Oh well.
It's in black and white. God damn it.
So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Well, yeah, it's photographic. It captures everything. Oh, technology! How much it evolved.
Very well. I am satisfied with your answers. You are stupid. Let us start the trial.
The fuck was that? He did that Hitler sign and he was like, oh wait, the other hand too. The fuck? Certainly, Your Excellency. Actually, did World War II happen during or before or after? I actually don't know. So without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened. This is it then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Mr. Dr. Miko... You mean Dr. Mikotoba? Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant. Ah, of course! When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Sugi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. He really has been sticking out his oar in. He hasn't he? Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of the bewilderment and control the cold sweats. Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares at first. By the way, how is it floating, by the way? His headband. It's like, wherever I go, the wind follows. And the wind smells like rain. There's always wind behind him, apparently. It's like flowing behind him. Oh, what the fuck is this guy?